Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be looking at the all new 2024 Mac Mini. This is the one with the M4 chip. I finally got my hands on one of these, so I'm super excited to open this and set this up. I do have the previous generation of the Mac Mini, but this one caught my eye because it is much smaller and it also does have two USB-Cs on the front. You guys have no idea how many times I would have to poke around trying to plug in the USB-C on my previous generation, so this is definitely a big plus. So what I'm gonna do today is unbox it, show you how it looks, then we're gonna do a physical comparison with my previous generation Mac Mini, which actually has the same design as the last few generations of the Mac Mini. I'll show the difference in size and of course the weight as well. And then, of course, I'm going to set it up and show you how it looks and what apps come with it. So let's start with the unboxing first. The box itself. I decided to go with just the default, which was 16 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage. That's what I have on my previous generation. I do quite a lot of 4K editing and everything is very, very fast. So that's my main reason why I didn't upgrade to 24 or 32 gigabytes of RAM. When it comes to the storage, I do have external 2 terabyte SSD, and that's what I usually use to transfer my files back and forth. So honestly, I just decided to keep it budget friendly. So let's open it and see how this looks. All right, here we go. Right on top, we have the Mac Mini. Wow, this is so small. Let's put that on the side just for now. Let's see what else we have. Here we do have the power cable. This is definitely different quality than the previous generation. I think this one, yeah, this one is braided. Let me see if I can take that out. Quite amazing quality. Definitely has the same quality as the new iPhone cables. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Let's put that on the side as well. And we do have a little bit more, some kind of paperwork. I'm not sure how to open. Oh, you just slide it out. So we have the little startup guide. And that's about it, and another paperwork. All right, next let's check the Mac Mini. Look how small this is. I can easily hold it in my one hand. Let's peel it off. Now on the front, we do have two USB-C ports with support for USB-C up to 10 gigabytes per second. Then we also have 3.5mm headphone jack. Now on the back, we do have the power plug, gigabit internet port, HDMI. Then we have 3 USB-Cs, Thunderbolt 4s. Now, if you're using these for the Thunderbolt 4 or USB 4, it does have the support up to 40 gigabits per second. And then also you can end up using them as the display port. What I'm going to do is end up using one of these for my display and then the second one for my external hard drive. And then the front two I'm going to end up using for connecting phones and stuff like that. On the bottom of the Mac Mini, we do have the power button. Then we have this kind of like a stand, which also serves as a cooling. So there's quite a lot of vents that go all the way around. Since this is a small device, it will definitely require a lot of cooling. All right, so here is both of them side to side. You can see a huge difference. Now, the new Mac Mini is a bit taller, but if we put it on top, you can see how much smaller it actually is. Absolutely amazing. They ended up fitting all that stuff inside. Now, when it comes to the specs, this one actually had to upgrade to 16 gigabytes of RAM. So it has M2, 16 gigabytes of RAM. On this one, 16 gigabytes of RAM comes standard. Storage-wise, it starts at 256. Then you can go 512, 1 terabyte, or 2 terabyte. My recommendation would be just get the regular 256, get external storage, connected, use external enclosure, and you can get speeds up to 1,000, 2,000, even 3,000 megabits per second. I already ended up testing those with this Mac Mini and absolutely loved it. That's the main reason I decided to go with 256 gigabytes of storage. All right, so I just finished the setup, which probably took less than 5 minutes. It was pretty easy to do, just like any Apple device. Now let's talk about the apps. Here is the ones that it comes with. So we do have the GarageBand, iMovie, Keynote, Numbers, Pages, Podcasts. We also do have, of course, the Apple TV where you can watch all the Apple content. Another cool app that I really love is the iPhone mirroring. So it comes with that one as well. And then you have all the standard ones. They usually come with any Mac device. That's about it. I mean, it's very simple, very smooth. Of course, I'm going to end up testing it more in the future. My first impression is very positive. I love the size. I love the specs. I also love the performance of this. It does have M4, 16 gigabytes of RAM right out of the box. And as I mentioned, I've been using the previous model, which has the M2 CPU and 16 gigabytes of RAM. But this one should be probably 20 to 30% faster. And the previous generation was extremely fast. I mean, I could add numerous 4K videos and that computer would never even get hot. Maybe a little bit warm to the touch, but it had really, really good performance. Matter of fact, I could even game on it. On this one, they're saying the gaming is even better. So definitely going to end up testing that in the future as well. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.